As the music industry continues to change and evolve, so do we all. We're speaking with independent recording artist DEVEY2G. He has a new music project entitled The Relapse. I'm Michael Reel, and this is Real Urban News. We're with Dev exclusively in the Nickerson Gardens Housing Projects in Watts. Man, how awesome. Your new project called The Relapse is out now. I know you've been working on it.
Yes, sir.
Hours and days and days and hours.
Oh yeah, months and months, but years too. You know, I'm throwing in, it's like gumbo, this is my gumbo project, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we're in the Nickerson Gardens Housing Projects right here in the heart of Watts.
Yeah.
A community in South Central Los Angeles, a global community. Talk about the music influence that you...
Oh man, it's heavy, man. In Watts period, I don't know if you heard of the Watts Prophets or whatnot, but the big homies, they started rap, you know what I'm saying? So that was big, heavy influence. You got JayRock coming up out of here, man. You got so many others like FlipSide, OFTB, Low M.B, you know what I'm saying? So it's a big influence over here as far as music. And then at the same time, what you go through, what we see, you know what I'm saying? Everything plays a major part in what I'm putting into music.
We ain't had much, had to make a way. Couldn't pay it full, had to lay away. Late nights, had to stay away. We just hustling for better days. We ain't had much, had to make a way. Couldn't pay it full, had to lay away. Late nights, had to stay away. We just hustling for better days. We ain't had much, had to grind for it. Pray to my God all the time for it. I always wanted the latest choice. Mama told me that it wasn't important. I was ungrateful with them Air Forces, working hard just to pay the mortgage. I would toss and turn in my sleep, yeah. Had to wake up and get the cheese, yeah. Maybe that's all that I know. When I still used to heat up the stove.
Your grandmother, this was the family home, if you will. Talk about that experience and seeing your grandmother maintain a family and raise kids to be successful and loving and kind out of this tumultuous environment.
Man, see, grandma, she thought she owned this thing, you hear me? Like, everything, she thought this was hers. She didn't want to go nowhere else. Like, grandma, we gonna move here? Nope. Projects, I'm staying here. I've been here since she came from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Her, my pops and my uncles and aunties, they came out here. And, you know, from there, that's where it started. From there, I used to put up to 112th and Compton Ave, make a left in the LB lot. And that's where grandma right there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And she poured into you.
Yeah, and that, see, my grandma, that's my thug grandma. I call that my thug grandma. My other grandma was with the stuff too, but she was more like...
More refined.
Yeah, you can say, facts. So grandma was more like tell you like, nah, this and that, like get out, like she, but I love you, but get out and all, like that's grandma. You know what I'm saying? Give you that tough love that you need, you feel me? That the world gon' for sure hand to you.
Is that tough love described in your music through your lyrics?
Facts, exactly.
How so?
Basically, just the way I put it in there, just the pain, you can hear it from the good times to the bad times. Like, I have something in like my book, it says, it ain't all good, but it ain't all bad either. That's one of the quotes that's in the book, and it's like, that's life, and that's what I get from that. It's like,
it ain't all good,
but it ain't all bad either. You know what I'm saying? It makes you, you know what I'm saying, the glasses are always half full. So that type of mentality. Facts, always hope. If we don't got nothing else, we got hope. You know what I'm saying? For real.
It's a pretty tough area.
Yeah.
It's known for its violence.
Yeah.
How have you been able to escape some of the violence?
I mean, it ain't escaping it. You just learn how to play in it, you know what I'm saying? You learn little stuff, but you never know when your day might come, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, it's like being born in the jungle and with the lions, and you're gonna adapt to your environment, you know, turn into Tarzan, you know what I'm saying? So you learn how to play it, either you're gonna be this type of dude or that type of dude, but you're gonna be one type of dude.
Interesting title for your new project, The Relapse. Why that name and what does it stand for?
A lot of people might think it was like me relapsing back into the paraphernalia or something like that, but it's really on me bouncing back into me, you know what I'm saying? Going back to what I used to be on, what I used to, you know, back to myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Not the commercial, it's back to me. You know, so that's the relapse, I'm getting back to my ways, back to myself.
Is it easy to you? Do you find it easy to get kind of taken out of oneself, kind of caught up in the glitz and the glam? I mean, you work with a plethora, you've worked with a lot of celebrity rappers and entertainers. You've traveled the globe. You just finished a Canadian tour. So you're in this business. You're in demand. You're on the stage. Is it easy to get lost sometimes?
Most definitely, most definitely. I always say, like, I'm chasing the dream, but sometimes I'm in the dream. You know, but you spend so much time chasing that dream. It's just a whole persona once you're in it. Yeah, you can get caught up in it. You're more out at the club than you are inside the studio working on your craft, back to your love where you was at, you know what I'm saying? And me, I'm like that. I love the studio more than the club. Like, I get anxious if I gotta go to the club, like, oh man, I gotta go do this appearance. Like, it's cool once I get there and I'm on, but studio is where I'm more comfortable, you know, that's where I place of peace, where I can give my me, you know what I'm saying? That's my diary, my you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my journal.
In addition to the new project and to your other projects, I know what captured our attention was that you just released your first book. So not only are you a rapper and entertainer, you're now an author. Tell us about your book.
I'm trying to step into all that, man. But basically it's a quotation book or whatnot on affirmation, inspiration, and motivation, basically. It's 21 thoughts. Basically 21 of my thoughts, and I gave it to him like it is, like it's me. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna grammarly correct it, you know, have it right, or nah, I just wanted to give him the dev. And the dev, like I said, it ain't all good, but it ain't all bad either. Like, that's just regular stuff I tell myself. And it's crazy how it inspires others. You know what I'm saying? Those little thoughts that I have myself, they inspire people in a major way on a daily, so it's like, man, I had to just do that, man. Woke up.
And it's an extension of the music.
Right, definitely. I mean, because if anything, it started before the music. Because I was writing, you know, I was writing poetry, doing little stuff on like little novels or whatnot that I would, and that's what created the music. Basically, I'm telling stories in my music. My stories I've seen.
And the book is on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. You get Amazon in stores, you know. We got hard copies and Kindle versions.
This rap business, which you've been in quite some time, you've seen it change. You started off on cassette tapes, and now you told me off camera, this whole rap business and music business is at your fingertips.
Yeah, wherever you want to do, whoever you want to contact, it's right there. I want to do it, I'm gonna go to the studio myself. Create a studio in my living room, you know what I'm saying? And it's that easy. So yeah, it's a lot being pushed out, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to decipher the good, the bad. And I don't really think it's a good and a bad. It's a fan for everybody. You know?
But we don't see the big record contracts anymore. We don't, you don't see the big push for artists like you used to. Artists like yourself who are independent are constantly pushing your product, pushing your brand, pushing your personality, and pushing your music. How challenging is that?
I mean, I ain't signed up for it to be easy, you know. I was just coming with the flow, and it is what it is. You know, it's accepted more when you're independent. You don't have a major backing, you know what I'm saying? You have to do everything yourself. It's independent, that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta go about it, and know that when you jump in it. Don't think that it's about to be, I'm an independent artist and I can, it's frustrating at times, but you're gonna have to roll with the punches, you know what I'm saying?
What's frustrating about it?
I mean, just like any job, heavy is the head that wears the crown, you know? It's like you have tasks that's on you, and it's on you, nobody else but you. You can't blame nobody if something goes wrong. You can only blame yourself, because you running the whole operation, you know what I'm saying? So that's what.
Well, as an independent artist, man, you've done well.
Man, I'm trying, I'm still out here striving. That's the whole point, man, just trying to show the kids up under me, or the people that's even my age or older, that whatever you want to do, just do it. Don't worry about what the naysayers may say, you know what I'm saying? That's none of your business what they think. Just do it. Just do what you think that's best for you. Yeah.
You just got back from Canada. Tell us about that tour.
Man, I love Canada. I love Canada. Shout out my boy Fetty Wap, Monty, you know, they took me over there on the tour. We basically went through all of Canada, man. I had a ball in Canada, man. The culture is different, you know. It was dope just to be out and see all the beautiful greenery too, you know what I'm saying?
What was it like performing for the Canadian audience and performing with Fetty Wap?
Oh man.
Did I say it right?
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap.
You said it right, yeah. But man, it was beautiful, man, man. I love it, I love it. I think I'm gonna spend more time out the country, you know. I love it here, but just to see different things, you know what I'm saying?
Is that an avenue for African-American artists, for urban artists like yourself?
Definitely.
To take your craft outside of the United States?
Definitely.
And grow your audience in an
Definitely.
from an international perspective?
Definitely. It's damn near like they don't really see you out there. It's like, I never seen one of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether that may be your skin tone or like your personality, like, you know. I kind of got that wherever I go, but especially over there, it's kind of like really like, oh my God. Like, and it's good to pick their brain as they pick mine, you know? We learn each other's cultures and learn what they learn. Sure. Because they know totally different than we do.
What was it like performing with him?
I was dope, man. Every night, full of energy, man. It's a beautiful experience, man, just to be out there. I'm out there as soon as you hit the stage, they're going crazy.
What songs?
Oh man, what, my song?
Yeah.
What songs, man? I got a little catalog when I go on tour. I just do the same little 3-4 songs unless I'm out there a little longer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
majority of it is like the turned up songs, like the more club joints or whatnot.
And what's the reaction from the crowd?
I was lit, man. They interested in your person. You know what I'm saying? They want to know, like, oh my God, even if they don't know your name, like, who is he? I need to get to know him. From the energy, you know. They feel like they know you afterwards. You chill, I interact with the fans, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them, take pictures with them, you know what I'm saying? Exchange information. Like, hit me. Yeah.
Sure. Who else have you worked with? I mean, you've been in this rap business for quite some time.
Oh man, and everybody. Well, everybody that I feel like is, you know what I'm saying?
I know you spent a lot of time with Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
who we just saw, you know, lose his life,
Big bro.
and had just a global impact. Talk about your relationship with him and your friendship with him.
That was big bro, man. Big bro for real. Like when I met him, it was like through music, but he already had went to school with a lot of my people, my cousins and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he went to Markham, so by the time I met him, he like kind of already knew me. Like, you know, through the streets, and I knew of him through the streets, you know what I'm saying? So then we got to chilling, and he just started breaking down all the game to me, and every time we link up, it's like, Devy, check it out, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of game would he give you?
Entrepreneurship game, and you know what I'm saying, just real boss talk, like for real boss talk, just being your own boss, like just independent, like, you know what I'm saying? And if you go into some venture, you feel me, partners is what I'm coming for. Not to be assigned to you, nah, we coming for something else, you know what I'm saying? Just a bigger picture out here, you know? Because most of the time when you stuck in it, you don't really see all of that, you're not really worried about that. But once you know, when you get woke out here, you see stuff totally different. Like, why am I not running that? Why do I even pay him? You know what I'm saying? So it just cut the middleman, basically, like for real. Stocks, all that, man. He put me up on some stuff.
How did his death, his murder, impact you personally?
Oh man, it hurt. It hurt, like for real, like for real. Actually knowing him, his person, other than just the Nipsey, like the Ermias, you know, knowing him, like he's a cool cat, like, you know what I'm saying, for real, genuine dude, though, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It made me think also how we take things for granted, man. And you actually, I seen it before, prior with my big homie FlipSide, OFTB, Death Row. I seen it, you know, I already knew how it was. I started listening more to his music, paying attention to what he was actually saying, the messages that's in the music. These jewels that we drop upon our people, but nobody listening until somebody listening, you know? Till you gone, you missing, and it's like, let me hear what he was talking about. Because he can't make no new product. We gotta listen to what we have. And then you dissect it. You know what I'm saying? You dissect that and you grow from that. Like, this is what he was saying, this is what he was telling me. All this time, now I'm paying attention. It sucks that it takes tragedy for us to wake up, though.
Why is that? Why do we have to experience, using your word, tragedy? Why do we have to experience that to get the vision?
I mean, 21 Thoughts, the book. Like in my book, I wrote a quote that says, you gotta go through it to get to it. I mean, you have to go through something. If you don't go through nothing, then how you gonna get to something? You know what I'm saying?
The Nickerson Gardens Project is known for a lot of things. It's really known for this wall, a wall of memory of persons' names that are captured who have, you know, some lost their lives to tragedy. The wall is called Gone But Not Forgotten. Talk about that.
Basically, man, everybody that grew up, you know, in the community over here in the projects, man, they gone but not forgotten, and put their names on the wall, you feel me? Like my uncle, Tony Ray, my auntie, but it's too many to name. Start naming, it's gonna go crazy. And at the same time, it's like nobody can stop this war but us. You know what I'm saying?
Flip's name is on this wall.
Definitely. Definitely. If I'm not mistaken, he helped out with putting some of the names on the wall. Yeah.
He started off putting names on the wall.
Yeah.
And now his name is on the wall.
Yeah. And that's damn near where it come to, you know. Nigga gon' thug into my name in front of the gym type of shit. You know, you'll hear a lot of homies saying that.
I know every Christmas you come home, you perform here with TDE and their group, their label. I know you're good friends with JayRock and others. Talk about that experience and performing here in the Nickerson Gardens Housing Projects, where you guys give out a gang of toys and the place is packed.
It's dope, man. I'm just blessed to be able to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the big homies just allowed me to be a part of it. That's just dope, just to be around it. And it's home. It's like, you know, when you get up there, the first year, I remember I made the news. They thought I was Kendrick Lamar, though. And then you got me on there, like, we live in the Nickerson Gardens, and it's all love, ain't it? Like, a lot of people, you know, they give it a bad name, like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's still love. And it's a lot of fake love. That's like everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's trial and error in order for life to work, you know what I'm saying? You just roll with the punches, man.
There's a lot of responsibility that comes with being Devy.
Yeah, the Dev.
And representing not only this area, but representing your music and your family and your friends.
Facts, and all that, man. The areas I grew up, from these projects to San Pedro and Compton, like, all that. You know what I'm saying? I got it. And I always say, there's too many people looking up to me to let them down, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely, I owe it to myself, though. That's the main person, and God. You know what I'm saying? That's about it for me. Like, I don't owe nobody, nothing, but God.
Finally, as we prepare to close, what's your hope for your music, your career, but also these urban communities, not only in California, not only in the United States, but really around the globe? We're seeing an attack on urban communities around the globe. What's your hope?
I mean, I hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's my hope. I hope for it to get better. I'm trying to do my part, you know, because I feel like the world's a big puzzle and we all got our piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to place my piece as big as I can, you know what I'm saying? Do my job. And hopefully everybody else do theirs, you know, pick up their piece and place it on the puzzle, you know what I'm saying? So we can fill it in. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
The Relapse.
Relapse on the
All right, man.
Appreciate you, Mike.
He knows this community, he grew up in this community, and he cares about this community. So his music speaks for this community. Therefore, it's important because he's speaking the right message because he's in it. He knows what's going on in it. He lived it. He done lost, he done gained, he done did it all. So Devy's a real big, important part of this community. So everybody should support my boy.
Damn, I didn't even know that was the Dev. Like, that is me, though.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right.